Elon Musk is one of the richest people in the world and is also constantly in the public eye, so it's no wonder that people will be left wondering what the guy is all about. He's helped to push AI technology forward, build electric cars that are becoming more and more popular by the day, and is even working hard to send a rocket ship to Mars. We know how much Elon Musk seems to have on his plate, but what does he do in his free time? How does he choose to spend his billions? Tied up with Tesla, when Elon Musk overtook Jeff Bezos as the richest human being in the world, it was the result of everything going just right, especially with his car brand, Tesla. Elon's automotive endeavors had paid off in a big way, ballooning to the point where his worth increased drastically right along with it, thanks to 20% of the company. Now that number may seem low if you watch shows like Shark Tank, but it's double the amount that Jeff Bezos owns with Amazon, so it's actually really impressive. This surge of wealth led Elon Musk to donate about $100 million in charity. The billionaire tweeted a while back. He laid out a game plan to donate something around that amount every few years or so, and that down the line when Tesla is more stable to donate even more to various foundations in order to help the planet. A city on Mars. Elon Musk isn't your typical person in almost any way, and that trend continues with how he chooses to invest his money. Currently, most of the money that he doesn't have to reinvest in Tesla or SpaceX is going to fund his most ambitious goal of creating a colony of humans on Mars. Elon says that he'd like the colony to be able to support roughly 1 million people and hopes it'll have all complete and ready to go by 2050, which is not far away as many would anticipate to be able to become a Martian. Elon further broke down the cost of the colony by sharing that it's estimating that sending a ton to Mars would cost about $100,000, and that to support 1 million people, they would need to send 1 million tons to Mars. A little calculator math later and you come up with a cost of anywhere between $100 billion and $10 trillion to complete the project. For reference, Elon Musk is worth about $190 billion currently, making this a question of whether even the richest man alive will be able to fund this kind of project. A pledge to philanthropy. Elon Musk is committed to making his dream of a self-sustaining city on Mars a reality and wants to use his wealth to fund it. But much like his professional life, there is more to the man than any one single goal. Elon Musk, especially with the technology he's been able to produce, has been likened to Bruce Wayne or Batman before, and his philanthropic efforts don't do anything but help reinforce that larger-than-life field. Elon Musk is a member of the group The Giving Pledge, an organization of the richest people in the world who all pledge to give the majority of their wealth to those in need. Although Elon Musk may not give up half or more of his wealth, his personal charity has given away over $100 million respectively. In total, Musk has given roughly $257 million to the Giving Pledge Fund and hopes to be able to give even more going forward to meet his pledge. Elon Musk has said time and time again that he doesn't believe in buying personal items for his house or indulging in fashion, that almost all of his money goes to helping others or furthering his pursuits in business. I understand having doubts whenever any billionaire says this sort of thing, but it does seem like Elon is a real deal philanthropist. Maybe he is Batman after all. Real estate. You have to spend money to make money sometimes, and that seems to be a sentiment echoed by Elon, who spends a significant amount of money on real estate every year. Musk tweeted back after he appeared on the Joe Rogan podcast that he planned to own no home, and so far it seems that he's living up to that claim, as multiple properties owned by the richest man alive hit the market soon after. Some of these properties are or were selling for up to $40 million. Records show that the billionaire still has some homes in California that as of now are still not up for sale, but it seems that Elon is using real estate not just to make some extra money, but also to make a statement about how serious he is about what he says publicly. Elon Musk has made hundreds of million dollars purely off real estate alone, a number that no doubt helps him reinvest in the things he cares about. Cars. Surprising absolutely no one is the fact that Elon Musk has a pretty big interest in cars, and it isn't just Teslas that he has back in his garage. Elon owns a 1977 Lotus Esprit sports car, the same one that was used in the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me, and in the movie it actually turned into a submarine. He owns some even older cars as well, like a Ford Model T from 1920 and a 1967 Type E Roadster. Those two cars stand out because they're the only two gasoline cars that he says he currently owns, and that even now he spends most of the time driving the Tesla Cybertruck and Tesla sedan instead, probably due to his love of electric cars. Elon has said in interviews that his car collection was once even more extensive and included a BMW 320i from 1978 as well as a McLaren F1, but but he said that he crashed the rare $1 million car all the way back in 2000, a sentence that is sure to make car lovers cringe a bit. Back into his companies. Not everyone does it like Elon Musk when it comes to his companies, which may be a part of the reason why so many of them are thriving today. Elon Musk invests a lot of his wealth back into his companies and is a self-described workaholic. Remember how he said before that he wanted to have no home and began selling them? Well, he does that with his possessions as well, and claims that they just weigh people down. Elon Musk seems to be using the freedom that he gained from giving up most of his possessions into his companies, as SpaceX, Tesla, and the new satellite that he's developing, Starlink, require plenty of capital to innovate in the slightest. Elon Musk has always been hands-on with his businesses, and now he is literally putting his money where his mouth is, helping to cover some of the incredible costs associated with the innovations of his company, The Boring Company. For those who don't know, The Boring Company, which is a pretty clever name by the way, is a company that drills holes in the ground and creates tunnels. Elon Musk has been vocal about alternative ways to decrease traffic, and believe it or not, he believes that digging holes in the ground and putting cars on tracks where they could help solve that problem. Now, as we covered before, Elon Musk likes to spend his own money to help his businesses. The way he went about it with The Boring Company was more than ever before. It was estimated that Elon invested 90% of the $112 million the company raised himself, something that not many people would attempt, honestly. Elon has stated that he only invests in the companies that he believes in, and that's certainly true here. His drilling company is continuing tests on new technology soon in Texas and is nearing a deal in Florida to create a tunnel for them. This could be historic for the company, which before they had only helped to create a loop in Las Vegas, and could help dissuade doubters who don't believe the tunnel system could work, making history with SpaceX. SpaceX has had plenty of innovations in their relatively short time around, and has been widely credited for sparking a second space race, this time between himself and Amazon creator Jeff Bezos. From the Raptor engines that the team's able to build in record time to heat shields and lofty goals to launch their rocket to Mars, the team has plenty to do. On top of all that, SpaceX is currently attempting to send the first fully civilian crew into a lap around the Earth, as well as their satellite system Starlink getting tremendous feedback as a low latency internet provider. So much so that they're having a hard time keeping up with orders. For years it felt like SpaceX was in the background to Tesla's self-driving cars and increasingly awe-inspiring tech. But recently the hype around the private spacefaring company seems to have erupted, as everyone looks at milestones that could impact our lives significantly moving forward. There's no way to know what the future holds, but it seems like, at least right now, SpaceX will be the ones ushering in a new era of inventions and milestones, and that Elon Musk will be the conductor of the whole thing. And with that, it wraps up the video. Thanks for watching.